Hi, sir. Good morning.
Hello, hello. How are you? Good morning.
How are you doing? I'm great, thank you.
All good, all good. Thank you. I can't see you. I can only hear you.
Yeah, one second. Um, does it work? Don't think so.
Oh,
No.
there you go. Now I can see you.
So
It's Naveen, correct?
that's right.
Naveen, how are you, man?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Amazing. Thank you, my friend. I'm just recording this interview. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect, man. Can you start by introducing yourself? Tell us a little bit who you are, where you're from, what you do, and so on.
Right. I currently am a cloud engineer. I'm working in London, and I'm originally from Chennai, India. I moved here
Okay.
like 3 years ago, and
Nice.
um, once you start earning a little bit, you want to invest it in somewhere. So I was looking out for opportunities and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
one of my friends recommended you to me.
Okay.
So he was also into a similar situation where he's looking for, different things where he can invest and make some extra money. And so yeah, we started like a month ago
Okay.
and had a few trial runs with the demo account from Excellence, and it went well, really well. So this month we have started with £500, and yeah, so far so good. We're making a good amount of money. So by
Happy
the
to hear.
yeah, by the end of the year, we are looking somewhere around 7 or 8K. So that, it might even push us to quit our jobs, to be honest. But yeah, it's going pretty good and pretty happy about what's happening so far.
Amazing, amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. Your
Yeah.
friend, how did he join? Was he just he
Um,
was already in the group when you joined, or he was
no,
not?
no, no, actually
Ah,
not.
okay.
The thing is, like, he was also looking into doing something,
Got
not
it.
particular trading, but some sort of passive income. He found you and he told me about it, and he
Like
knew
that. Okay.
he was in the same boat as well. So I thought, like, okay, I'm kind of stable with my finances right now, so let me give it a try. So I'm
Yeah.
starting it, and there are like five guys behind me. Like, once I told them this is actually working, so they're like, oh, let me know. I want to join the group as well. They're like, actually, yeah, five guys, 5 to 6 guys are behind me. Like, they are waiting for.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So, when you find something like this, there's a lot people are doing, trading and talking about it or so. Like, why did you go with us? And did you, how do you say, like, was you scared at some point? Like, hey, maybe it's not good enough, or what? What is your like the expectations you had before you joined?
Um, To be honest, coming from a country like India, it's pretty scary when you find an online platform that tells you that you can earn so much money, right? So that was the first point of concern that I had. So for join that's another reason why we started with a demo account. So once we know that, there are so many other people who are
Yeah,
making money with this, and you see screenshots that the proofs that you send, that pushes you to, okay, let's put in real money now. Let's
yeah,
see how it works. And once you see that, then you think, okay, we've been through so many other platforms where they're literally trying to scam you, and this guy is actually legit. So come, guys, like,
thank you.
it's not just me. Like, all the other guys that I told you that are waiting to join, they have the same situation as well. So
Yeah,
finding a legit, platform like this, that is kind of a gift to me, to be honest,
thank you.
because I've been scammed a lot before.
Me,
So
me, me too. So I know it, and that's why, from my own experience in
yeah,
my previous days, not exact the same way, but other ways, everyone tried to be scam when you want to make money online.
yeah,
We really try, to show people, yes, there's a lot of scams. You need to be careful. You need to be mindful,
right.
but you also need to take risk. And that's why we do these interviews so people can see, listen, it's real people we are talking with, and give them the feeling, yes, there's a lot of scams, but there's
Yeah,
also people you can trust in the field.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those interviews that you took, like, my friend who recommended, like, he showed me those things online, so
Oh,
I had
nice.
to validate, like, if those are real people. And once I found out, we jumped in straight away next day. So
I'm
those,
happy to hear that.
yeah.
I'm so happy. Maybe I will also talk with your friend if you
Absolutely.
want, of course. That would be
Yeah,
nice, because everyone have their own story. Everyone see things in different perspective. Let me
right.
ask you something, Naveen. When you joined, like,
Mhm.
have you tried trading before or never?
Um, yeah, around like 4, 5 years ago, I did
Okay.
try it, but not with any help from outside. So it was on my own. I had to learn what indicators are, like how candle charts work. So I did make a little bit of money, but when you're not that confident with what you're doing at a very early stage,
Yeah.
you won't, try to go in with a lot of money. And with you, it's different. Like you know what you're doing. You've been in this for
Yeah.
a long time, and it's just like
Yes.
helping me do certain things. So I can go in. That's why, like within the next few months, we are thinking like we'll go in with some serious money.
Yeah, of course, the bigger your account is, the more fun it is,
Yeah,
and the better you can work with risk management, of course. But again, take it slowly, because for
right.
me, it's important that people really see, okay, it is good, I'm making money and so on. And of course, we also have bad days. So people, what happens most of the time when people get overcouraged, they try, they see, okay, it works, and then they start risking very high compared
Right.
to the account. So be careful with this thing, because if you just don't get greedy. It's so easy to get greedy, because you take your phone, you make, oh, I made like what I make in a week, I made in 1 or 2 days, and then you get greedy because, oh, it's very easy. Yes, but there's also the losing part of it. So just be careful with that. Don't get greedy, and then you will hopefully have a very nice journey in this industry. It's very fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like so far it has been really good. Um, Yeah, about like investing upfront, like we have a systematic plan. I mean, we as an I. So this month we started with 500, as I said, right? Like from
Yeah.
month to month, we'll be doing like $2,000 actually. So that that is a side money for me, which I usually go to savings, and that money is redirected to this, so that the
Yeah.
income
Okay.
that's generated from here will go to my savings. It's
Okay. Got it.
so that's the kind of plan that I have. So yeah, so far so good. Just a few questions that I had in terms of trading, if we have time to talk about them.
Yeah, we have a little bit time. Let me just give you one quick advice regarding what you just said with the account, and then you can ask your questions. So
Right,
what I did myself, and what I would do if I started over again with a small account.
right,
Of course, people want to try to withdraw money and so on, and that's totally fair. Try it out, see how it works, get some money out to your bank account, so you see, okay, I made money, but I also can use them. That's very important.
yeah,
But the most important thing in trading is the bigger your account is, not just the more money you can make, but the less risk you have in
right,
trading.
right,
So that's a very important thing. What I would do if I started over again with my knowledge today, and what I tell everybody, don't focus on taking money out. Focus on putting more money in your account. The
right,
bigger your account is, not just the risk management, all this, and not just the more money you make, but the more fun it becomes. It's fun to try to take, let's say, you can take $100 out, $1,000 out. It's fun,
right,
but it's very fun when you can take $10,000 out, $15,000 out, and not just one time, when you can do it every single month. Of
right,
course, this require a bigger account, but
right,
a bigger account can be built two ways. So one way is, let's say you put $500, you start making profit, 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 the account increases. And
right,
then meanwhile, if you start putting more money in, the account increases faster, and your profit, accumulate. It start also increasing faster and faster. And all of a sudden you will have a very big account. And now trading becomes fun.
right,
Instead of looking at 10, 15, 20, $50, $70, you are now looking at hundreds of dollars every trade.
right.
That's where it really becomes fun. I have a guy that did this. He have been with us for 2 years now.
Mhm.
He's making, like, he can make 15,000, 10,000, in a couple of days. And
Oh,
now he called me and said, wow, that advice you gave me changed my life, because that was not my plan. My plan was make some money, take them out. Make some money, take them out. And it's fine, if people, that's what they want. But when they try this, and then, 1 year later, they look at the profits and say, wow, now it's serious. So I just
right.
wanted to give you that advice.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give it a go. Yeah, like as you said, since you have backups for every word that you say, since you already have
I
experience like
would do it with no doubt if I start again.
yeah,
And if that was the way I did it, I needed when I was at that stage, I needed money to survive. So I was taking money out. But again, a different stage in lives, right?
right, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, everyone has their reasons, and I'm doing it for a reason for my own as well. But
Of
yeah,
course,
what you said makes sense. Like I'll give it a try as well.
definitely. Okay,
Whatever.
go ahead, my friend. Let me give me a question.
So yeah, a few things about the signals that you send. So at certain moments, when you say, you know, we have not hit TP1 yet, but we have moved 30 pips, so move your stop,
Yes,
right? Right. So the thing that I noticed is sometimes when I enter the trade, there is a range where you enter the trade, right? So let's
yes,
I hit the, very minimal level.
yeah.
So at that point, sometimes when I move my stop loss to BE, so it hits stop loss. I'm not losing money, but
It
it's
hit your break even
yeah.
stop loss. Yeah.
But later, that same thing goes to TP1, and you say that as well. So how
Yes.
do I avoid that? So because in the
Okay.
past week I went through like that situation like three times or
It's a
something.
very, very good question.
Yeah.
So, let me see if I can find an example right here in the channel that will make it a bit easier. Give me a moment. Yes, I think I have one right here. So let me try to share my screen.
Mhm.
Oh, wrong screen. Uh, There it is. Now you can see the group, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So let's take this example.
Yeah.
We enter here between 33 43 and 33.46.
Right.
And this is a sell, which means the higher the price is, the better it is.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
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 So the higher the price is, the closer we are to our original stop loss. So
Right.
what happens here is when I enter the trade, I enter throughout this range. So
Right.
that means if it's at 43 right now, I enter. If it goes up to 44, I enter. Goes up to 45, I enter again. Goes up to 46, I enter again.
Right.
You cannot do that because you have a $500 account. It's too
Mhm.
risky. Make
Right.
sense?
Yeah.
But you also don't want to miss the opportunity. So what will you do is you will what I would do if I was you, I would split the lots every single trade, so I spend small lots but can enter more than one, two, three times.
Right.
And then you can do it. But if it only hit here and goes directly down, you
Hmm.
know, you can miss out on some profits. But again, it's a preference thing how you do it. But I'm telling you how I do it.
Right.
So when it goes from 33.46 and it goes 40 pips down, then I made 40 pips on this, and then I move my stop loss to break even on all the trades. So that's why my best entries typically hit one, like here it hit TP1, TP2, but my worst entries didn't hit
Right.
TP1, TP2.
Right.
So the difference here again, let me try to, one moment, where's the screen? Uh, There it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we can see me again, right?
Yeah.
The difference is here, you can do the same, but the account size thing.
Right.
So what I mentioned before with the account size, the bigger your account size is, the better risk management you can work with.
Right.
This is what I mean,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, and also the more profit you will make, not just because your account is, you can do bigger lots,
Mhm.
but also because you can enter trades in different levels.
Right.
So that's what it's all about. But that doesn't mean with a $500, $1,000 you cannot do it. You can, but the lots will be smaller, and you
Yeah.
will miss some opportunities, which is fine. That's how it is when you have a small account.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like, So just to follow up on that question, so uh, the first point of signal will be, without any information like gold against USD, enter, sell at this price, and then you follow up with stop loss and take profits, right? So when I get that, should I enter immediately as soon as I find out, okay, I'm within range of that thing?
If you're in
So,
the range, yes.
um, certain times what happens is, let's say you say 3343, it's a sell. So I'm expecting it to go down, but it already went down by zero point 0.5. So should I wait for it to go back into the range or?
If it's outside the range to
Mhm.
the profit side, I would not enter. Never.
Right, right. Even if it's
If
point.
I would, if no, I would not enter.
Okay.
Also because your spreads are not as good as my spreads.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I always say make sure to put 50 spreads. So if
Right.
you enter with zero point 0.5 and put zero point 0.5 spreads,
Right.
it's you are too far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would not enter. But you also have sometimes where you see it where it's the other side around, where it's in a drawdown,
Right.
you know, and that's a very good opportunity. And drawdowns happens like I would say 50% of our trades
Hmm.
goes to drawdown. If maybe 40%, so you have 40% goes to drawdown, but 60% doesn't go in drawdown. Like it goes in a very little drawdown, and then it respects our analysis.
Right.
So I cannot tell you exactly do this and do this, no, but I wouldn't enter.
Hmm.
Never. If
Okay.
the trade it's running in profit, I would not
Right.
enter the
All
trade.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
I would monitor it, see if we are still active in the trade. We didn't put break even. If we put break even, the trade is done. You never enter, even though
Right.
it goes back again. Never.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Makes sense. Yep. That's about it. That's the only thing that I wanted to ask. Yeah.
Perfect. I hope it was to help, and
Absolutely.
remember the things I'm telling you with the account size because that's, I believe me, it's life changing. It's a different level. Not just the money, the way you can work. As I'm showing you now, the way you can work, the risk management, but also the groups. We also have the other groups. With Bitcoin, we have the Super VIP where you get more, and that's because I don't want. I could easily give all channels to everyone,
Hmm.
but people will lose money because they cannot manage those
Right.
these trades. It's too risky and so on. That's why I don't do it. If you have a certain account size, you
Hmm.
can enter. And here it becomes even more interesting because in the Bitcoin channel we are very profitable.
Hmm.
We have been for a very long time, so
Yeah. My screen.
but you need the account size to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm following up on that. Like as I said, I have a plan of going in,
Take it
but
step by step, no
yeah,
rush. That's very
right,
important. The most important thing right here and now is don't get greedy. That's
right,
it.
right. Absolutely. Yeah, that's good advice.
Perfect,
Uh,
Naveen. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Do you have anything else, or that's it?
no, I'm good. I don't have any
Perfect.
other. Yeah,
Pleasure speaking to you. Let's follow up again in a couple of months, and hopefully you've made more than you expected.
yeah, we'll definitely be in a better place for sure.
Amazing, my friend. Have a wonderful day and enjoy, man.
Nice, yeah, nice talking to you, man. Thank you
You
so
too.
much.
Bye bye.